Yep, 100%, 100% here. So I would say Hecarim is what we classify as a tempo champion, like you said. The most important thing to remember with these champions like Hecarim, not always, but they tend to just full clear to bot. I don't know about you, but they camp bot a lot. They're also Dante's fanboys, and Dante's preaches camp bot, so expect the camp bot most Hecarims, you know.
Yeah.
The top laner you've got this game, I would classify as a split pusher. So getting Rift Groves would be pretty dang good. I'm not going to lie. We got an Udyr, Lowy comp. Your Hua is a poke champ. Ooh, go for this. Go for this. Actually, never mind. Your team's not here. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. If Wei was here, me.
I agree with you. I think back.
I normally wait for if the mid laner comes up. I like to. I also wait in that bush because I feel like there's no good way to punish. Like if I hang out here and then the jungler comes and drops a ward in here, I feel like I'm just behind them and they flash or I can't punish it.
Yeah, I think honestly, red side's tricky. If I were you, talk about clear pass this game. I don't put a point in your ability yet. I'll tell you which one I'll do. 5 seconds, go.
I would do Raptors start.
Red Krugs, and we'll talk about why here in a second.
Red into Krugs, okay.
Yeah, put a point in queue, go. Yeah, perfect, get it lined up. Awesome.
Yeah.
We're going to do a red Krugs here because we're against a Hecarim, and we want to set up that full clear to bot. Kind of like we reviewed, if you do a Raptor start, it's going to naturally set you up to kind of sequence your camps towards top. We're playing tank, and that 1250 gold is our target back. It's A-okay if we don't make it there, because there is a world. Nice, good job. Honestly, close, but good job.
yeah, it was quite close.
Very small thing. Don't worry about the clear. We'll just do it. Just keep kiting, keep kiting. I've got good clear videos. We're going to link you after this game. Don't worry about it inside the game. I don't want to brain swamp you. Take a look mid here just as you start the Raptors. Perfect. So you can always think about ganking mid if they shove in hard like this. I really, as a kill champ, I think just leave and go to your wolves. Just full clear like normal. Yep, just kite it out. But if you ever see, like, I don't know, let's say you've got a Katarina mid lane on your team and they've got someone shoved in that's low, you can always flex into that gank if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Great job turning your R on early. Great job getting both auto attacks off. Good job kiting your wolves here. You're doing really well on this camp kiting. Let's go, kite god. Whenever you get to a natural stop, it's kind of hard with Udyr because of all the buttons, but take a look bot whenever you get to a stop point. Yeah. We haven't seen them on the minimap. Just, if I'm you here, I'm kind of watching the minimap. They're fighting. I would kind of ignore, don't worry about it, keep farming. I wouldn't go bot here if I was you. We still don't kind of have information on where the enemy jungle is. If the enemy jungle breaks off their camps here, you could get screwed. Good job holding your awakening. A+, A+. Do not use your awakening here. Really good job holding both smite and awakening. If the jungle's here, good. Yeah, just sit in this bush. Small habit to build. Just sit in this bush and then also
hang out the bush. Okay.
Yeah. If they do come, sometimes you can catch them because they won't see you there. Take a look bot. Go around back and go to bot.
Okay. Should I drop ward? I normally drop ward here, but
yeah, I do think it's a useful thing. Yeah, go bot here. You might be able to kill him. Since we did a red Krug start, we don't have to worry about our 4-minute Raptors, any of that noise. Yeah, good job. You're here. This is fine. I would say just help them crash real quick. Since we are here. Maybe a kill on Vayne there if you flash Bear Stone.
Yeah, I thought about flashing it, but...
it's fine. Go, step back, go ahead and recall. No, in the bush.
I go back to bush. Okay.
Yeah, he'll throw a sapling on you. Yeah. You're good. So we are kind of late to our camps. That's kind of where my brain is. That's where I'm like, that's why I'm like, recall is anytime you're late to camps, you want to be freaking out mentally. So right now we need to make the decision. Do we go for top crab or not? Top, no health. Mid has to catch a wave. Top river, off the cards. We just go into the full clear. Does that kind of track there?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, Hecarim's already on that crab.
Yeah, and honestly, we're red side. It's spooky. Good job using your smite. If you're ever late to your clear, just burn the smite immediately. If you're on time to the clear, just hold your smite until Gromp at 2 charges. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You'll
never,
you'll always whatever. Good job getting your 2 autos. Good job kiting. Awesome. Take a look mid. Always, whenever we're crossing quadrants, you can always go for this gank. Nah, she's full health. I'm not really... I don't know about you, but Hua doesn't do much damage until, like, a couple components. So, as long as she's farming, we're winning. If she's not dying a lot, we're winning. We managed to get the feats of strength, so we're doing a great job. I agree with the decision to farm here before dragon or anything like that, because why not? You know, they're slow pushing in bot lane, so we saw them use a lot of wards or walk out in the river. I would go for the
do you ever empower Q this?
I would
like
hold it. Nah, if you're ever hovering for a gank, hold it. So walk actually through lane here. Don't go through tri-bush. We don't want them to see us. You can either take the Egypt hike around all the way to like mid lane, or you can go through lane. I would try and go through lane, see if you can get a hook or anything, and if not, it's totally fine. Walk to dragon here. You can also check their tri-bush for pink wards. Keep in mind Hecarim cleared a bot, so he could be here. Don't use your awakening or anything. Just slowly clear this out. Great job. Now, if we're going to go for dragon, we need to know mid-health situation. Take a look at enemy Irelia. I would don't start the dragon. Hold awakening, hover bot. See how Hecarim's here?
Yep.
Fight's way more important than the dragon, so just make sure to focus on the fight more than the dragon. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Don't do anything crazy. Don't flash in or anything. They'll just Maokai W and whatnot. I think this is just a reset situation, honestly.
Cool.
Hecarim is somewhere here. You can pump fake the recall. Yeah, go on Maokai. Fight Maokai. Maokai just entered, I think. Small thing, I would just use... I'll focus after. Just focus on the fight. You're doing great. Great job. Great job, buddy. I would use Awaken W next time. Simply because since you're the one that's going to be like tanking while your team rotates and it's kind of an entangle from the enemy Maokai, I think you're good to go. You know what I mean?
He was going to die anyway, right?
Yeah. 100%. So I would go ahead and smite this. Now press tab. When is the grubs coming up? 8 minutes. So we're going to reset, spend gold, run straight to grubs. Ping assistance on the grubs. If we're lucky, you've got a support that'll move. And if not, it's okay. Yep, haunting guys, and then Oracle Lens if you can. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Yeah. When you normally pick up sweeper?
It's kind of up to you. I actually like Yellow Trinket. That's just me, though. A lot of people will tell you to just get Oracle Lens on first back, though. That'll be your personal preference. Just get it second or third recall if you can.
Okay.
Most people won't sweep out vision, and I don't buy pink wards, so not until first item at least. Hold awakening here, but get the crab.
Okay, crab first. Okay.
Yeah, always do crab first.
I'm always confused about that. Okay.
Be careful, Maokai's coming. Great job holding awakening. Yeah, go in on this fight. You're doing great. Awaken R if you can. Lots of damage. Nice. Great job. Kite back. Really, really good play, buddy. Let's go into the Rift Grubs. So the idea is until you have a strong reason to start the Rift Grubs, get the crab, win the fight, and then start the objective after. Great job. Go to the Rift Grubs. They're chunked. You're playing this so well. Yep. But do you see how this is like, it turned kind of like an iffy Rift Grubs into, holy cow, this is free. Now we've got teammates. Now we got crab. Now someone's dead. Hecarim should be on his blue clearing down. He's been full sequencing to bot, and we just kind of saw him move there. So if I'm you, let's see if you can go help top.
Help with this Yone and then, yeah.
Ideally, you would help with Yone, get enough gold for your item, and then you just reset and do a full clear. Flash if you need to.
Yep.
I would just awaken R if I was you. Ooh, nice Q. Really well played. Better played than my advice. That's 100% correct. Yep, reset immediately.
Reset. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep. We're going to get Leandri's and a Dark Seal, and then just do a red to Krugs, and then just set up the next sequence. You know what I mean? Full clear down.
Cool, yeah.
Now, one thing you can also think about as a jungler in this scenario, you can run bot to try and, if you think that the Hecarim is going to dive, you can go bot. I think since your ADC is full on health, and I think since Maokai is recalling, you can just go for the full clear dessert.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes, if, you know, you also have that pink ward in the enemy jungle, too, on his red side. You don't have this information. You can go bot to protect your bot side camps, but I think Hecarim's not there. I don't think you need to defend a dive. We just full clear down. Great job this game. You're tempoing really, really, really well. The other nice thing here is we see the crab spawning bot, so you literally have a 700 gold full clear here, which is
right. Yeah.
You got Rift Groves for your split pusher, so that part of the game plan worked out. And at this point, I usually just leave my Alawies on an island. If you could gank him at some point, that'd be nice, but let's focus on getting bot lane ahead, because God bless bot laners, you know?
Yeah, right. Especially that Zeri.
Yeah, she's got a nice little items. I like the no boot, just straight damage item spike. All right, take a look. Bot, if there's a fight, we need to break off immediately. Keep farming here. She's already dead. Go ahead and smite this wolf. Smite this wolf. No issues. No issues. Just walk. This is fine. Just stay here.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Yeah.
If anything, I would do... Next time, if I were you, I would have just smited the wolf. And then
okay.
So in my brain, here's how I'm thinking about it. We can be up to like 10 to 20 seconds late to our next clear because there's a gap between our raptors and our gromp, and now there's gromp to wolves, right? So when you see your croak spawn, you can wait up about 20 seconds, and then you need to recall and start your next sequence.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, does that kind of make sense? Because you can be a little bit late to the next one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's I had never really thought about it like that before, so that's I'll do that.
Our boy Alawi running it down.
Yeah, you love it.
So bots on reset. Yeah, let's go for a mid gank here if we can. With all our camps on cooldown, I think this is a perfect time to go for a gank. I'd like to see your mid laner helping. Big lightning Q energy if you can get it. Nice. That was perfect. Lightning Q into the bear stun. Really well played. That is literally exactly what I would
just reset here.
I would reset here. We got a lot of gold.
Do I pick up Dark Seal here?
I would do Dark Seal. Let's get boots first. How much gold do you have after the boots? Wingman plate. Get Wingman plate. Okay. We'll get Dark Seal at some point. We may just skip it this game, frankly. I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds good.
I would... run a dragon if he starts it. If he starts it. If he leaves, you're fine. I would probably do Krugs to Raptors and then sequence down to Dragon. Because remember, we did Gromp to Wolves, so it's kind of like reversed. We don't want that.
Right.
Your two valid options here are clear the top. Go to Dragon, I think, since he's on it. Yeah. I think we saw him on it. You could go to his top side. That's the other play that I think is decent.
Yeah.
But I actually think you can stop him.
We have like no prio now. Is this a like...
Oh, go to Dragon.
Play for the server.
All right, go to Dragon, and here's why. So number one, we got time to kill. Number two, if Hecarim is not on this Dragon, where did sweep this out? Yeah, good job. If Hecarim's not on this, ooh, hold Awakening next time.
I should have burned that. Yeah.
You're A-okay. You're A-okay. Just be on your back foot here. Bear stun and just kite back, and you'll be fine. Peel the ADC. You're fine. Yeah, auto attack. You're fine. Great job. Peel, bear stun is top prio here. It ain't pretty, but it works. Let's get the dragon. We'll take it, dude. Really good job being here. Not using the Awakening. I noticed that in the VOD too. Just very small feedback there. Just until we know for sure, hold that Awakening. It's like, let me put it to you this way. If Jarvan cage ulted the dragon, wouldn't that look really stupid? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Oh, get the crab real quick.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And then we'll reset.
Oh, no.
No, you're A-okay. I do the same stuff. So, since we kind of want to sequence the bot, in my opinion, I wouldn't mess around with top here. We are going to just go back to base, spend the gold. I would probably get the Ruby Crystal and a Dark Seal. I'm not going to lie. Let's just greed it out. You could go for that Chain Vest. Chain Vest is a really good purchase. I believe in the power of snowballing. You're a 4-0 Udyr. You're playing very well. You're on tempo. You did not do your Wolves and Gromp. Congratulations. So we're not staggering our own camps. We literally just learned that in the VOD review before this, so great job. Let's go to mid.
Should I get red here? Or just wait. No.
I would hover. Your team is out on the map. Let's go see what the team does first and then fall back to our camps.
Seems free.
Yeah, let's go mid. See if we can. Yeah, let's try and pick this kill up first. While your team is fighting, you don't want to be fighting if you know it. Yeah, go and crash this. Take this wave. Don't worry about it. Hold Awakening. Great job. And then let's move on over to the Rift Herald. 15-second death timer on the enemy mid. I was always taught if somebody's dead, try and get an objective first before farming. Now, it'll take her 20 seconds to get her when she don't use Awakening. Don't use Awakening. Great job holding it. I love seeing how quick you learn. That's really, really good. Yeah, go to your teammate here. Get off the Rift Herald. If they fight, get off Rift Herald, but keep auto-attacking.
They're coming.
All right, go fight. Waken. W or R work here. I like W too. Focus on the smite on Rift Herald. 1200 on the smite on 900. No, I misspoke there. That's on me. If you miss smite, I blame myself. Pick up Rift Herald real quick if you can. I would leave. Get out. Get out. Flash if you need to. Just flash leave. This guy's useless. Not bad. Honestly, really good. You secured the Rift Herald. You got the Rift Herald. I think that's fine. Your team's, your top side is not your strong point this game. You know what I mean? The fact you got any top side objective is a miracle. We take these. We're full clearing. Great job. Really good job leaving there and not dying. That is also one of the most impactful things you can do as a jungle, frankly.
Yeah.
Has first turret gone down yet? What does the feats of strength look like right now?
No turrets yet. We have feats, but no turrets.
I might look at the enemy mid turret health real quick. If it's low enough, yeah. Let's just go walk in the minions first if you have any. Just pop Rift Herald, actually. Let's get first turret gold. Pop Rift Herald and just drive it into the turret.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is good, decent gold. I wish there was a way you could drive it bot to get the next tower, but if you want, you can even try and drive it into the next turret here. Yeah, drive it into the next turret with Hecarim going bot here. Danger ping your bot lane if you can. It's okay if you don't. It's a lot of...
Do I go just get this turret now?
If you can, yeah. Hold Awakening. Don't turn your R on. Don't turn your R on. No issues. If you're ever in that scenario, just don't turn your R on so you don't pull aggro. But that's fine. That's a lot of turret damage and first turret and it's mid turret and you're snowballing. We love to see.
Do I just recall now?
I would actually heal off blue, but look bot. Heal off blue and look bot. So blue and if you ever like have a sequence that's kind of weird or whatever, blue and red are safe to take because they don't affect your next respawns. You know what I mean? So you can always take blue. Just heal a little bit. Let's go bot here. I like our chances. Sweep out on your way in. Press oracles now.
Oh, I didn't mean to empower him. Yeah, that was done.
It's okay. Vayne's behind you and just killed your ADC, so just keep staying on this guy. Go ahead and smite if he gets out of range, but I think you got him. Not bad. Obviously, the Awakening, whatever, it happens. But good job. Good job getting the kill. Good job being here. When's the dragon coming up? I lost track of it.
We got
30 seconds. We're recalling right now. Yep. Perfect. The rule of... We talk about this, too. I love seeing it. Now we're going to get the item. I would probably get another ruby here, and then let's just run straight. Actually, upgrade boots. I'm dumb. Forgot we have feats.
Where is it?
So defense boots, this is how it works with boots. Defense boots are always worth upgrading if you need that resistance type. I think since we're against kind of like a triple AD comp here, why not? Right? Quad AD, actually. Okay. Skip all camps. Go straight to the dragon. Yep. The Swifties are always worth upgrading for as well. They pretty much give you just tons of free damage. The other boot upgrades are kind of mediocre, not going to lie. It just depends on what state of the game you're in.
Very interesting. All right.
On the smite battle, your smite's at 1200. Try and Q smite at the same time for 1400. Next time. No issues.
Should I just go to top now, or
We've got a lot. I would start with
shove mid?
Shove I would shove mid, go to the enemy Hecarim's blue. If your bot lane dies or if they start Atacon, you immediately have to turn around. Your Hue is moving bot, so she's kind of doing... Hecarim was just here because the blue's gone.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Go check on Crab, and then let's just start full clearing down. I think if it's already gone, that's fine.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, by full clearing, this is really greedy because Hecarim's going to beat you to bot. Yep, right. I would just ping bot side. Just be aware that your bot lane could get caught here. So we got to get down as fast as possible. Enemy mid moves top. If your mid laner moves bot with you and you guys both get a nice play here, you might be able to catch. Nice, a Lowy. Hog-champ.
That's great. That's huge, actually.
Take a look.
Do you sprinkle some? I will sprinkle some like points into E.
I usually do 3 points E.
Run straight bot now and get this.
Yeah, I definitely would. Wow, your ADC healed so much. Your ADC was like 100 health and then just full health. Great job skipping camps. I would have skipped camps too. Great job. That's fun.
I didn't mean to empower that.
All right, I got a small point of feedback. No more awakening fat fingers.
No more awakenings. Yes.
It's fine. I do it too. It literally happens to the best of us.
I'm away. There we go.
Perfect. All right, let's head on up into the dragon. Or the Atacon, whatever this thing is called. Yeah. Perfect. 3 are top right now. 4 are top. Now, keep in mind, this thing does take a second to do, and it's a huge debuff. But it's a very good thing to do if we can get it. After this Atacon, what is your game plan mentally? What do you think you're going to make?
Recall, go top, full clear down, keep the sequence.
100% correct. We are not doing Wolves and Grump because it fudges the sequence, and we want to clear. I believe towards Dragon. Isn't it a couple minutes on Dragon here? Press tab for me real quick whenever you get a second. Yeah, clear towards Dragon for sure. All right, we want to go Frozen Heart like we mentioned. Vayne, I don't know if anybody's ever told you, but she's a true damage dealing, max health damage dealing champ. Frozen Heart is how you counter Vayne, and it's really good against Chop Chop Yon. Randuin's is the other really good option against these two, but I prefer the Frozen Heart into this.
Okay, do I defend this turret? I mean, Alawi is coming, so obviously I'd probably just clear my camps. But like, say Alawi was like on a really long like death timer right now, would I go like just straight to the top and push the wave and then like?
Yeah. While you're waiting for your camps to come up, you would see how you're just standing here for 5 seconds. You would spend that time clearing the wave, then go to red, then to Krugs to keep the sequence, then clear down, like you said. And I really like how you're naturally, like, I'm glad you're starting to think about the game through this sequence lens, because, like, you've got good instincts on when to break off your farm. Like, this Alawi 1v3, fuck that. Here you can catch the waves since we're crossing in between quadrants, and then you just go straight to Wolves to Gromp. Great job. I wouldn't bother with any of this SHIT.
Yeah, no.
We don't. That's a dark map. There's
That's
no
shenanigans right there.
Like, what is he fighting over? Turrets? No. Objectives? No. Bounties? No. What are we doing? Ignore the Vayne. We're literally not doing anything here. Good job, dude. Nope. Nope. Got a blue. Got a blue. Got a blue.
Oh, just go straight to blue. Okay,
yeah. Try not to tax your laners if you can help it. Ping assistance on the minion wave bot. Fine. I believe it's 1,200 gold for your thing, so let's just reset. Get Frozen Heart, take the portals, come straight back to Dragon. Great job, dude.
Cool.
You're going to see that type of Alawi stuff all the time, and just feel confident knowing you're doing the correct thing by farming. Your teammates are going to ping you. They're dum-dum. Go down to bot.
Just straight to bot. Oh, for Dragon.
Yep. So what we're doing now is congratulations. You're on tempo. Way ahead of tempo. You got a full clear. Yeah. We are literally just standing around Dragon for 30 seconds or so with our dead time, looking for a pick, a play, anything. Lightning Q, something. You know? Sweep out vision. Go to the mid bush. Go to the mid bush. See if we can get Irelia.
Oh, yeah.
I'd put the pink ward in the mid bush here, honestly. Actually, you're good. Yeah, kill Irelia. Go in. You beat her now.
Q or just
Lightning Q. You got Frozen Heart. She can't do anything against you. Great job. Yeah, so when you get to the tanky point, like your third item on tank Udyr, you can just lightning Q. You're tanky enough. W and bear stun everybody you can. Yeah. Y'all win this fight. Keep going. You're doing amazing.
Wow.
Great job. GG, son. Ghost Ping assistance on the Baron. We're going to do Dragon into the Baron. You're doing so well this game of just setting your team up for success. We caught the Aurelia. That was a 4v5. Your team is already naturally far ahead. GG. Well done. Congratulations. You played very, very well that game, bro.
Thank you. Sick, man. Yeah, that was, yeah, the sequencing really makes a huge difference. Or just like, yeah, thinking about like timing it with my sequencing or like heading straight to Dragon. There was like a few things there that I definitely wouldn't have done. So yeah, that's sick. Thank you. Yeah.
100%. And like, I want to say your Udyr, and I said this in the VOD too. Number one, your instincts on when to break off farm are really, really good. You have a natural go fight this, don't fight this, do the dragon first because we see him top, then reset and do the sequence. It's okay to miss a couple camps on the sequence. Like, and you know, the maneuver that you did a couple times this game, and it's a really, really good smart maneuver, and I do it all the time, is you set the cross map up. So you were clearing a bot, and then like we saw the enemy jungler or something go top here, and you literally did these camps, did the dragon, did the crab, messed around a little bit, then reset and just sequenced back down and skipped these two camps. Dragon counts as a camp, so if you think about it, you did dragon instead of the wolves. It's way better, right? And like you didn't mess your sequence up, and you get to keep the momentum rolling. The other thing you did really well, although I was telling you to, ignoring the stupid 1v4 fights. I like that you flashed out defensively after the Rift Grubs too. You kept your flash cooldown up for a defensive use. You did not give away your Dark Seal. Or I didn't even think we went Dark Seal that game. Or maybe we did, maybe we didn't.
Yeah, we got it late. Yeah, it was before the. Yeah.
Sometimes Dark Seal to me is literally plug and play. You can get it on first back, but whatever. I like that, you know, on the VOD review, you know, you talked about how you did a lot of Raptor and Wolf starts by default. If we're paddling the bot, just do a Red Krugs, you know, just literally sequence it up. You're going to build more tempo that way anyway. I like that you asked about what do you do when you have a losing top laner? And kind of like we mentioned, you leave them alone, and then you show up with an item spike and you take them out of the game. And that's exactly what you did. I like that we had a game plan against the enemy Hecarim. We knew that Hecarim was most likely, not always, going to path the bot. And that's exactly what he did, and you just kept clearing the bot. You were always, didn't feel super nice, just always being there. He couldn't really get anything done, so you had a game plan, and you said that to me, and we just kind of reflected that back, and you stuck to the game plan. Your mid lane did a good job just farming. It was kind of a chill lane. I don't really expect much out of Mel or Hwai or any of these like Victor or anything. Just let them farm, right? They didn't lock in Katarina. They didn't lock in Pantheon. Like they're farming and scaling and being a hyper carry mage. Your bot lane was winning on your own, and you know you're gonna get winning lanes and losing lanes. We would have had a different game plan. You know, if your bot lane was hard losing, and they even got camped a lot by Hecarim. But the nice thing is you had so much tempo over the Hecarim that like, you know, when it came team fight phase, you were there. Yeah. Your ADC, in my opinion, was objectively better than the enemy ADC. So like, congratulations. You were enabling them. And that's a huge part. Udyr kind of counters Hecarim too, so you're just naturally very effective against the enemy pick too. So a lot of things went right, and you didn't die freaking once, which is the gold standard for jungle. You never lose tempo if you're not dead, so congratulations on doing that. That is always a really good feeling too. So any questions about all that? I'm going to shut up for a second.
No, that was super helpful. Awesome feedback. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I think it felt good. I guess my problem, and you know, I think this is just the nature of League sometimes, but it's like the you know, I have, if you look at my OPDG, like I have a bunch of games like this where it's like, you know, 12, 1 in 10 or whatever, and I'm like, you know, good farm and whatever. And so I have games like this where if I've got a couple laners, I don't feel like it's hard to win those, but then it's just like, in between those games, it's like a bunch of hard losing teammates. It's hard to carry, and I feel like I feel like I'm better than the rank I'm playing. I'm consistently like better than the other jungler, but it just feels like I'm win one, lose one, win one, lose one, like kind of inconsistent. And I know that, you know, when I watch you play or, you know, other like high rank Udyrs, I know you guys just like smash these elos, and you know, probably a lot of the small details you're talking about contribute to that, right? But like, it just feels like I was I was thinking that maybe there was some like really glaringly obvious thing I was doing wrong, and obviously the sequencing is big. But is there anything else like just watching from what I'm playing that just stands out as like a if I like really work on this, because I think the sequencing and stuff makes a lot of sense, and I can just immediately turn around and implement that. But like, are there any other like habits or things that you think I can like tune up a little bit or focus on?
Yeah, awakening patience for sure is something that, obviously it kind of bulks into all, obviously the awakenings on Maokais are funny, but then you've also got the dragons, and you immediately change the habit, which is really fun to see in real time is like, okay, if the map is dark, don't use the awakening. If you're, on the blue buff on the first sequence, if you don't know where the enemy jungle path, hold the awakening because you might need it for the river fight. Standing in the bush too is another small thing with crab. I know that seems very small, but staying in that bush just for even 5 seconds, you would be surprised how many junglers will use their cooldowns on the crab, and then you just come out and lightning Q and kill them.
Interesting.
If you don't
so you sit there and wait. Do you sit there and wait like a second or two, like after the crab spawns to see if they come out, or do you just if there's no one there, you just go for okay? Right.
Yeah, because small thing about crab, just if you don't know, crabs always spawn in path towards the mid lane first. So this one spawns here and path towards mid. This one passes. So if you just sit here for 2 seconds, it'll walk towards you, and you can see if they're gonna come here. And if not, great, just bring it and just do it, and then kite it away.
Okay, got it.
The other thing that I'll say, is I think there are moments where you can keep fighting where I think maybe you're just a little reluctant. I don't ever worry about that as a coach because that's more like limit testing with Udyr. As you get better with Udyr, you're going to learn when to do that, when not to do that. I love, by the way, that this game we got Winged Moonplate, like we talked about. Just continue to build the Winged Moonplate before the Chain Vest and the Ruby Crystal. Yep. It will help you so much more than you realize because health will help you stack your Conqueror too. Another thing that's really, really small, but it's something to just think about is wait until your Conqueror is stacked to use your Awaken W if you can help it, because it'll increase the shield strength or whatever, not by much. But it is kind of so usually what you do is you just let them auto attack you for 2 or 3 seconds, turn on your R, Q, E, and then hit W, and then hit Awaken W after you get the glowing effect, and more AP, more bigger shields, XYZ.
Gotcha.
Other than that, I think just focus on the sequencing. I really think your Udyr is actually, I don't want you to beat yourself up on the micro. Like, focus on it for sure, but I think just sequencing, staying alive, not dying, that's where tank really does well. And, even with a bot lane that got camped that game, y'all just pulled ahead because of dragons and being ahead and stat checking the enemy jungler and showing up to team fights. And I think that is what the Leandre's Deadmans does. The other thing that I will say, the feedback, that immediate feedback is let's plug in some Lichbane Arcane Comet builds. I do think there are a higher percentage of teams you can carry against. This last team we had triple Bruiser, which is why, as we discussed, I think Leandre's Conqueror was just the best. Frozen Heart's really good against Aurelia Vayne. We talked about that, but I do think if you see the squishy comps, try a Lichbane Deadman's build. Try an Arcane Comet setup. Try, I like Hybrid Udyr against the team comps, but if you don't like Hybrid Udyr, that's totally fine. But there are certain team comps where, you just kind of want to run up and lightning Q them and kill them instantly, and they can't do much against Udyr. Like, I think about Sona, Zeri. There are certain champions like Vigar mid that if you just awaken E at them, what do they do? So certain team comps you can find more carry angles into. When we look at your OPGG, you've got a lot of tank games, which is great, but it also, if we just look at all these games, do you think every single one of these games, regardless of, the team comps specifically, did you have to go tank every single game? Probably not. You could probably find a carry angle in one of these games or two. Yeah. And you say go would you go full AP in that circumstance, or would you just go tank with carry items like Lichbane and I don't know, like Riftmaker or whatever, like that kind of stuff? That's a really good question. It depends on a couple. Number one, what do you have fun with? That's the most important thing. You might enjoy tank more and you might hate full AP, but it depends on what you have fun with. But number two, it also depends on team comps. In general, the tank builds, so the Leandre's tank, the Lichbane tank, the Arcane Comet tank, whatever, those are going to be your most consistent builds, but they're not going to allow you to have the highest room for carrying. if you go AP,
Okay.
Tiger, hybrid, whatever, it's going to be harder, but you can deal with bad teammates more if you have enough
Right.
skill and you keep your tempo or whatever. That being said, the
Okay.
most amount of people get to Challenger on tank. So if you enjoy tank, and I know I in the notes you had mentioned that I think tank is a perfectly fine way to climb even at low elo. This 12-1 game, you're doing fine. And we watched that VOD earlier. You did really well. You were against a Nocturne or whatever, and I truly think that it really wasn't your fault. Your team just griefed you a little bit. They didn't rotate to dragons and all sorts of stuff. I think it was this 4 and 5 game. It sucks that we died, but you're against a hard team comp. Your team griefed you, and I really think you've got a lot you're doing right. With Udyr specifically, the final thing I guess I'll say on that note is
sure.
These things are going to take a long time to come through. Udyr is not an easy champion, and you've put in a lot of work, and you're a lot better than silver Udyrs. You really are. It's just you need to clean up some other stuff, and the micro will come with it, but you're doing fine on the Udyr front. I think the jungle front is where you'll find the most success.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, awesome. Well, yeah, thanks, Willie. I really appreciate it. This was awesome. I think I got a lot of stuff to work with. I'll definitely at least my plan is you might have seen in my thing, but I'm pretty competitive. I really do I'm not going to be satisfied with being low elo for too long. So I want to keep pushing. I do really want to I'd love to hit master at some point. And then beyond that is whatever. But master for sure. And so I think what I'll do is I'll try to implement all the stuff we were just talking about. Keep spamming, and then hopefully I can climb to gold, plat, something like that, and then we can definitely sync up again, especially if I get hard stuck before then. But I'm sure I'll encounter new stuff in the brackets above. But
100%. Keep me updated on how it goes. You have a VOD token redemption, so if you just literally want to submit it, because I'm sorry I missed your message, man. If you ever get in a rut, let me know, and I will just do a quick VOD review on my own time and send you notes on what I would have done different. And we can just do that on our own time or whatever. And I don't want anybody to sell you fucking short. You can hit Masters literally next month if you want to. You can improve that quickly. League is a game of you don't know what you don't know. I am just one source. There are a ton of really good resources and coaches out there. Literally just every night, brain dump yourself with Coach Karai, freaking Udyr, all these. Udyr literally just climbed from Masters to Challenger on the NA server in 2 weeks. He's ranked 4 right now.
So insane.
If even 1% of what that guy does rubs off on you, combined with what you learned from me with Udyr, and all of this comes together, you can absolutely get there. It's really not a fingers and people are better than you think too. I want to give you that confidence. Master player, you're gonna naturally have ranked anxiety as you keep getting to new ranks. You're gonna be ooh, it's a new. I'm telling you, watch my stream. Masters players are awful. It is all the same. You're gonna deal with the same frustrations on your climb. Just focus on efficiency, and that I wanted to mention this too before we closed out was time. Is really going to be in terms of generate those small seconds with kiting your camps, generate the small seconds with the sequencing, reset immediately after doing this to make it on time 30 seconds. Those things they don't matter on their own, but when you add them up, that's how you snowball. It's not being a better player. It's not getting more kills. It's being ahead on tempo, having a ton of time at disposal of dead time so you can show up. You don't have to read the magical ball of are they going to gank. Your camps are just on cooldown and you're hovering, so you just get to be there. You know what I mean? Cool. And that's how you make it easy. So, any final questions I can address with?
No, that's it, man. You covered all the good stuff. Yeah, like I said, this was awesome. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm gonna keep spamming, and then at some point, I'm sure I'll be hitting you up again to either get that VOD review or whatever. Because I always have these games, man, where it's the clean cut, obvious, we stomp or we get stomped. It's there's not much to talk about too much sometimes, but I always have those games from damn, I feel like that was winnable. I feel like I tweaked a couple of things and just figuring out what those little macro decisions are that I could have sharpened up here or there. Now that I think I'll do the sequencing and stuff better. Is I'll probably send you one of those games when I have it. But this was awesome, man. Thank you so much for taking the time, and I'll definitely be hitting you up later.
Awesome. 100%. Thank you so much. Final question for you. I have got this recorded. I always upload these things privately. Would you mind if we'd made this a public session for others to learn from? It's up to you.
No, go for it, man. That's awesome.
Heck yeah. I will just upload it. You can come back anytime you want. And I started recording, I believe, when the live game started. So you can come back anytime if you get frustrated to see it live on the channel. So thank you so much, awesome. Mr. Gabe. I look forward to it. Keep me updated on the climb. And hey, print some LP this weekend.
We'll do. All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
See you. Bye.
Dang. Call me so I can make it juicy for you.